This discovery is personal and private to each and every one of us. It is the universal law of cause and effect, which states that for every outcome, there were predetermined decisions or causes that led us there. Now, when you begin to understand this, you begin to understand the importance of setting your goals and values clearly so you are aware of the steps you have to take to get you to what you want to achieve. So what I use, and at least what I started using, is the fishbone diagram. What the fishbone diagram does, you define the causes that will lead you to your own outcome, right? The causes that lead you to your own effect. We all fall under this universal law. It's just like the law of gravity. Each and every one of us, regardless of if we are aware or not aware, are functioning under the universal law of cause and effect. It is actually called the ironclad law. There are so many universal laws that we'll be touching on, and my favorite right now is the universal law of cause and effect. And since I discovered it, I decided to start using it. So my goal 3 years from now is to establish the no common measure games. So what I did with that was I put it on a fishbone diagram, and the outcome is to get to the games, right? And then I have to define what my requirements are, what I have to put into place to get me to that goal, which is to establish the no common measure games 3 years from now. So first, I have to decide what type of games we're going to play. I have to decide, where we're going to play them. Location is important. I have to decide what type of medical emergency evacuations or whatever that we have to have on site when we're playing. I have to figure out how to actually get people excited about attending the no common measure games, So it's just, that's how you state your goals, or at least you state the outcome that you want to achieve using the fishbone diagram, which is partly the law of cause and effect. This diagram is actually used in program management, and you can use it in your own personal life as well. So what I started doing is taking everything that I've gathered from, project management, and the diagrams at least, and applying it to my own life, my own personal life. And I'll be sharing that with you guys. You could download it anywhere. You could just Google fishbone diagram and try to define an outcome that you're trying to achieve for yourself. It could be anything, even something as simple as driving to the post office, right? You can determine, okay, how am I going to get there? Do I need to get a lift? These decisions we make automatically, but they're decisions that are so huge, that are so vast, that sometimes it takes a little bit of imagination on our part for us to get us there. And if you are struggling, just like me, you're a visual learner, you have to see things for them to come to fruition. One of the best things you could use, as I've stated, is either the Gantt chart, which I showed, the pie chart, in my goal settings, and then the fishbone diagram. Just try it. If you can't figure it out, just let me know, and I'll be happy to write you bullet points of how you go about filling out your fishbone diagram. All right, see you guys next week.